Instagram, YouTube. Opening on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm going to go into LinkedIn while that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making sure Wi-Fi, everything's hooked up.
I think we're live.
It's not showing that.
I'm seeing we're live.
Are we live? Oh, you're now live. Okay, there we go. Hey, are you one of those people that pee a lot? No, I mean a lot, like more excessively. And how do you know it's excessively? You know, and I know that you know what that means. Today, John and I want to talk to you. We want you to volunteer. And if you're not watching live, certainly stay tuned and listen up. And we think we might be able to resolve somebody excess peeing, urination today, but you got to volunteer. Hey, hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Michael Loge. I'm half of the monthly Releasing Negative Emotion show here. We're live on LinkedIn, 2 Facebook groups, on YouTube, and plus our podcast, which has a lot of downloads and viewers. So thank you for joining us. We're on episode number 268. That's right. John, say good morning. Introduce yourself to our friends.
Hi, everyone. My name's John Inverarity. I'm a certified emotion code, certified body code, as well as newly certified in the belief code. And I live in Vancouver, help people all over the world with various aches and pains, concerns, money blocks, relationship blocks, and, odd chronic concerns that maybe are a little bit more rare. And you know what, this one, we both have seen success with helping people, helping our clients with, frequent urination, are you up 5 times a night, that kind of thing. So that's what we're working on today. And if you're watching live, say hello. We have Natasha Paula Samuel is here, front row, as always. And let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah, we're here to help you today. Now, again, I said we're on episode 268. If you're an emotion code, body code practitioner, you probably might want to hang out with us a little bit. And to show all the diversity that we've had everything from heartache to heartburn, to puffy ankles, to frequent urination, to heart walls and old beliefs. And so we've had fun here. We have 268 episodes. It means at least 500 people have received a session here on with us live. We'd like to help you out. So you can go back and watch all the previous episodes. Plus, if you want to get notified when we're going live, which is once a month, we'll send you an email the day before and about 40 minutes today, like you would have gotten one this morning. Or if you want to work with John and I in a private session, we'd love to hear from you. You can go to, it's going to show below here, Michael Lozier, I think that's what I sent you. No, releasingnegativeemotions.com/live. And all the information there is about how to connect with us, watch previous episodes, get on the email. So we want to thank you. John, we've got a couple announcements before we do that. A couple little sticky notes. The first one, I just said it, we're live here the first Saturday of every month. We'd love for you to join us. We're always looking for volunteers on that Saturday. And the next is an announcement about my next 5-week. It's a 5-week law of attraction course. Now, some of you might not know that, my other skill and love is around the subject of law of attraction. I'm the author of the book, Law of Attraction, and I offer a 5-week Zoom course with me on the Zoomer with an 18-page workbook plus 30, I just said it, 30 releasing negative emotion sessions. It's a combo of both. I'm going to put a link up on the right-hand side and join me. The next one starts in April. And come in, learn how to be a deliberate attractor. Learn what you need to do to deliberately attract law of attraction in your life. Learn the formula, apply it over and over and over again. And I will get rid of your heart walls with customers and clients, your heart wall with money, your low self-esteem, your negative self-talks, and any blocks to business while you sit home. It'll be the easiest walk-in clinic that you never had to walk to. Okay, John, let's welcome and say hello to our friends today, please. Who are we to start with?
Hello. Of course, Natasha Paula Samuel's here. Still in the Caribbean at the moment. Nice.
Hey, Natasha, welcome. Nice to have you with us again.
Yeah. Julia's here from New West, BC.
Hey, Julia.
And not too far from me is Sheila Sutherland. Hey, I live in Port Coquitlam. Nice. I'm actually in Port Moody, Sheila. So we're neighbors.
There you go. And I am on Gilligan's Island. I'm in Victoria, BC. It's on the coast of Canada on the west coast. So today we're pretty excited to bring to you some solutions to possible frequent urination. Now today John is going to be looking for a volunteer, and so John, tell our friends what you'd like to hear from them, please.
Yeah, we volunteers are watching live, and just type in the comments. Yeah, that's me. Frequent urination. It's been chronic for like a year or more, that kind of a thing. You're up all night or just throughout the day. Or if you have other urinary or bladder challenges, even like pain, something like that, we could work on that.
Yeah.
What I like to do is, go through the whole urinary system just in general, do body code just in general.
Yeah.
And then we can get into the individual components, the bladder, the ureters, urethra, kidneys, just check on it all, right? And I do like to keep it simple. So, it's your subconscious mind that's going to give us the answers.
There's lots of moving parts in the urinary tract system.
Absolutely. Yeah. Bladder infections as well, says Julia. So, and then, if you could give us a severity scale of 1 to 10, just a little bit of context, that helps you more than it helps me, but at least we have a starting point. 10 out of 10 is the most severe. How much does it, bother you day to day? And, that's it. Just in the comments.
Well, John, why don't we explain the process?
Yeah.
Well,
let's do that.
That's somebody's interest, right? I just woke up and all of a sudden they're going to work on my bladder on live TV. So I get it. But we do want to know that you can help, and we can help you from here. That's what the goal is. So we're going to explain the process that John and I do by releasing negative emotions. John and I are both certified emotion code practitioners. John's a body code practitioner and a belief code practitioner, and has been in business probably longest of almost any practitioner. Is that safe to say that?
Yeah, it's I got into it early. There's been even a reprint of the emotion code book since I've been in business. Yeah. And I think there's been at least 3 or 4 different body codes different. So yeah, we're doing it for over 10 years.
Good. So today, John and I are going to explain the process. John's going to have a volunteer, and he's going to connect with that volunteer and do a session. What does that even mean? Well, first, today we are talking about using the emotion code chart. It's the one behind me. John has a little mini version in his hand. It is the emotion code chart. And Dr. Bradley created it, and we are both certified emotion code practitioners. So we're going to use that. And that chart, like the one behind me, is going to say this emotion and this one and this one and this one. But your subconscious mind can say, hey, guys, it's this one. So John and I are going to be using, John, show them, we're going to be using muscle testing.
Muscle testing, right. So how does that work? So we are connecting up to you. And we're muscle testing or asking your subconscious mind, what the trapped emotion is, if there's a trapped emotion associated with this concern.
Show us what that looks like for you. So John's getting a yes or no answer. We're not guessing and we're not psychic. The only ability we have is know how to connect with you. John, show us what a yes looks like. And yours.
Yeah, so I loop with my left hand, thumb, pinky, and then I take a couple fingers on the other hand, put it through the loop, and spread apart. So a yes means that it's locked together and it'll hold. I'll just do this.
Yeah.
Just for the visual. This is another way. So you have one ring that's locked and another ring that could come apart. So if it comes apart, the muscle's weak, and that's a no. If it stays together like that, that's a yes. Muscle testing does take a little bit of practice. But once you get it, you got it.
I have a little song. So muscle testing. I'm just going to quickly, our friend Paula Samuel, put the address. It's michaelloche.com/muscle testing. We're still using our muscles to tell us yes or no. We just have different ways we use our fingers. So keep it shut if it's a yes. Let it go if it's a no. So that's a yes, that's a no. And John, you know how people say we're all connected? Oh, I hope not. I certainly don't want to be connected to everybody's energy. So the good news is that we are able to connect. That's what connectable means. Connectable means I'm able to connect. And John, we're connecting to subconscious mind. We're asking yes or no questions using muscle testing to find out what the emotion is on the chart. And their brain is going to tell your brain's going to tell your fingers when you found it. Big deal, you found it, then what?
Then we release it. So we take a magnet, got a little refrigerator magnet right here. We swipe it over the governing meridian. Starts right here, and it just looks like that. A couple swipes with the intention to clear the emotion, that little ball of energy, about the size of a...
We're cueing the ball of energy.
About that size, lodged in your body somewhere.
Imagine one of those lodged in your neck. No wonder you can't turn your neck. Imagine one of those, or 5 of those, that you can't see on an x-ray, right, John? It's energy. Imagine 5 of those pushed up against your bladder. And what expression do people use? They said, oh, I can feel pressure on my bladder. Oh, yeah. You can feel pressure, all right. Imagine all this pressure pushed up against your bladder. Could it be baseball-sized emotions? Someone is going to find out really soon. So, John, tell our friends why we like to have the severity.
Yeah, severity, subjective unit of distress, 10 out of 10 being the most severe. Sheila's given us a 9 out of a 10, really starting to affect negatively. So, yeah, I got a volunteer in Port Coquitlam. And so, yeah, you know what? After I work on Sheila, in a day or two, I think this is more of a long-term kind of a thing. She might notice later today. Anyways, she might be like, "Oh wow, yeah, it's a 3. Okay, that's a big change."
Given how long you're going to take today, the results. Yeah. Imagine going from a 9 to a 6. I'll take that, please, for a 2-minute session, right? And then what we're doing today is that we're proving that the removal of these people, they're causing the relief. These are like a garden hose that has a kink in it. Cue the kink. These are the kinks that are stopping the flow of energy, like Buddy here in the background. John's going to identify them and remove them for our friend Sheila today. I'm just going to put Sheila on the screen here. So again, know this.
Yeah. So the key distinctions here is we've got trapped emotions, unprocessed negative emotions from a past negative event. They're in our body somewhere. They affect us mentally, physically, as well. So it acts as a double-edged sword, right? So it's lodged in your body, it's rattling around, it's balancing your urinary system, and then it's, kind of like pumping out that frustration or that anger or that anxiety, that depression, that kind of a thing, right? Having a really negative effect, as well as the day-to-day stress of, the concern, the symptoms. And your subconscious mind, it knows what they are. So we're muscle testing, asking the subconscious mind, what the little balls of energy are, what the trapped emotions are, and then we're clearing them out with intention, amplified by the magnet over the governing meridian. Yeah, and we like to drink water as well. And I would recommend, in this case, maybe not recommend extra water for Sheila.
Yeah, don't forget. The subconscious mind's bright and brilliant and knows everything. Everything you touched and tasted and read, it's all filed. You don't want it on the it's like putting it on your desktop. You don't want it on the desktop. It's all filed away. So John is going to be able to connect with Sheila's subconscious mind, and it's going to go to the file folder that's called I'm Being Too Much, right? That's the file folder. And inside the file folder, John is looking for, it's so fun, wait till you see it. John's looking for those. John's looking for any old unprocessed baseball-sized emotion in the file folder called I'm Being Too Much. Not only that, it's going to be backwards. How about that old event in your life? That keeps pushing up those little buttons. We've been calling them buttons for years, but they're not buttons at all. They're balls. They're balls of energy. So every time that button gets flared up for you, it's a ball of energy, and you have a file folder on that too. So John, I am going to hand it over to you, and John is going to start the process. John, you can narrate yourself there. Go ahead.
Are you sure? Any other props that you want to bring up here?
Well, you know what? I'd be remiss if I didn't say how excited I am on the new balls. And then I didn't know this until I was doing a live video and I did this and it squeaked. I didn't know I didn't even, well, they're dog toys. Of course they squeak, but I learned live on an event that they're squeakable. Yeah, I'm excited. John, go ahead, please.
Okay. I don't know if I can. All right. Sheila Sutherland. Okay. Let's connect up. Okay. I'm muscle testing with my hands here. I'll try and hold my hands up, but as we get into it, I'm just going to drop them down and it's going to kind of look like this. All right. Tune in, connect up, Sheila Sutherland. Poco, BC. Tune in, connect up. Proxy. Okay, yes. So I do have a good connection. Yes, we are connected. Just like to establish that. Make sure it's a good connection there. Also testing you. Yeah. Okay. So frequent urination. Really starting to affect me negatively. No. Okay. Severity at least a 5. Yeah. I got a 9 as well. I'm getting a 9. Yeah. Is there a trapped emotion associated with this? Yeah.
So again, John's asking yes or no questions. He's confirmed through her subconscious mind it is a 9. Now he's asking, is this an emotion?
There's a trapped emotion. Yeah. Is it in column A? Got a no there. So it would be in column B. Yeah. Is it an odd row? I got a yes to that. Is it an even row? Got a no to that. So it would be in B1. No. Is it in B3? No. So it is in B5. It is in B5. Yes. Conveniently enough, it is in the kidney bladder section. So organs, think of them as the frequency generators. We like it when it matches up, but it's not always the case. So these emotions in row 5 are created by the kidneys or bladder. So is it the first one? Is it conflict? No. Is it the second one, creative insecurity? Ooh, it might be our favorite one. It is creative insecurity, which is, we've done probably 15 shows just on creative insecurity. So do we need to know more? No. All right. Let's clear it. So I've got the magnet and we're releasing creative insecurity now. So creative insecurity is insecure about the creation or development of something, the path, new endeavor. Release, release, release. Untrusting, doubting yourself. Okay, releasing creative insecurity from you now. Sheila, it's released. Good. Is there another trapped emotion? Yeah. Is it in column A? No. So be odd? Be even? Be even? No. So is it 1, 3, or 5? Okay, so we're still in B5 there. So is it conflict? Creative insecurity? No. Terror? Yes. Terrified? Terror. Releasing terror. It's released. Yeah. Is there another trapped emotion? Is it in B5? No. Is it in column A? Yes. Odd. A odd? No. So it's A even. 4 or 6. So it is in A4. Okay, it's the anger, bitter. It's bitterness. Trapped emotion, bitterness. Yes. Need to know more. No. Releasing bitterness. That is released. Good. Is there another trapped emotion associated with this? Frequent urination, something aggravating your bladder or urinary system. Urinary system, just the whole urinary system is happy, 100%. No. 60%. So there is something imbalancing your urinary system as a whole. Yeah. Is it a trapped emotion? No. Is it anything absorbed? Is it an absorbed trapped emotion? There is an absorbed trapped emotion. So to find absorbed trapped emotion is you have to actually say absorbed. You can't just say, is there trapped emotion? You have to say, is there an absorbed trapped emotion to check on that specifically. It is absorbed column A odd, A even. It is A4. It is anger. Yes. So absorbed anger. Someone else's anger you took on as your own. Excuse me. You kind of match that anger frequency. Took it on. So we're just going to clear that anger absorbed from someone else. Or it's kind of like your response as well to someone else's situation. Clear that anger. And that's released. Yeah. Is there another absorbed trapped emotion having a negative impact on your urinary system? No. Is there an imbalance? Any other types of trapped emotion? So there's 6 different types that we can work with. Is it a common trapped emotion? Is there a shared? Is it absorbed? Is it inherited? Is it prenatal? And more rare, preconception? No. Something, let's check the severity, see what the subconscious comes back with after clearing just a handful there. So is it still a 9? No. Okay. Is it the severity 8, 7? Is it a 6? Is it a 5? Is it a 4? It's a 4 out of a 10. So a little bit of an improvement there, according to my muscle testing you there, Sheila. Is there something else? There's something else in the body code. We're just going to check this out real quick. So body code, there's an app for that. And we're going to check it out. There is some sort of energy. There is, what is coming up here is, okay, so it is somewhat emotional. A physical emotional shock, that's what it's called, physical emotional shock. So it's a shocking event that you're feeling, it's emotionally shocking, but you're also somewhat rattled where you're like feeling it physically as well. You feel the tightness somewhere. And we're just going to release that physical emotional shock. Release. So is that released? Yeah. Okay. Still something there in the body code we can identify here. There might just be one more thing here that we can do today, but there's another imbalance having a negative impact on your urinary system, contributing to frequent urination. There is, okay, so we're back to emotional. Okay, there is the heart wall emotion. Heart wall emotion. I've seen heart wall emotions implicated with every symptom that you can think of, imagine. Heart wall emotion, heart wall. We've done 10 or 20 episodes on heart wall as well.
It's a hot,
but the heart's not communicating with the rest of your body if it's got all those negative emotions around it. So wall of emotions around your heart. We'll find out what the emotion is here, clear it out. Heart wall emotion is in column A? No, column B. Odd. No, so B even, 2, 4, or 6. So it's in B4. So it's a heart wall emotion of depression. Yes. Clearing heart wall depression. Release this from me now. Cleared out. Yeah, another heart wall emotion having a negative impact on your urinary system here. No. Anything else having a negative impact on your urinary system or associated with frequent urination? No. So then what I'm going to do now, I'll reset the entire urinary system as a whole. So you got the kidneys, ureters, bladder, urethra, reset, reconnect, realign.
I'm just going to summarize what you did so far because it's so important for everybody to get it. So there is the urinary tract system right there. John released multiple baseball-sized emotions that were collected in and around there. So imagine those all pushing up against it and then stopping this beautiful flow of energy. Mm-hmm. And now it's like you cleaned everything up and now it's time to put a nice bow on everything. Go ahead, John, finish that task.
Okay, so that's a good layer, a good round, just for the demonstration today here for Sheila. Yeah. Curious, Sheila, any sort of sensations moving through your body? Sometimes people feel a little bit lighter as all this heavy stuff is being cleared out. And it's okay if you don't. Time will tell. So the other, key factor here with this work, we are releasing energies from your body. It takes a little bit time for your physical body to catch up. And sometimes it is like a slow release fertilizer, and it takes time. So it can take a little bit of time, whether that be 3 days or 3 weeks. We like it when it's doing this instantly, instant results. Something like this, just give it 2-3 days, and then you come back in the comments there, Sheila, in a few days. Let us know your results.
If
There's
you
any
send,
shifts. Yeah.
we can go update the comments here and say, hey, from Sheila, and is an improvement. Our goal for the first session always is for you to feel relief, whether it's right away or later, by removing these, and get a significantly drop from where, and then in subsequent meetings, the goal is, I'm going to show it to you. I have to find it first. Looking. How long will I keep looking before I stop looking? I'm finding it. We like the Platinum Zero.
There.
So first session, we get rid of the big pieces, like John did today. You feel relief and say, wow, this is real. I'm feeling relief. I'm not feeling that pressure up against my bladder anymore. It's not zero, but I've already proven that John can help me without leaving my house. Yeah, on that quick note, John, tell our friends working with you, or I, particularly you, what is the process? Like, how do I get a hold of these guys? Do we meet in a coffee shop? Go ahead, tell them how to.
Yeah, no, so it's all distance. We don't meet in person. We both have websites. I'm at aliveandpure.com. Michael put it in the comments here. And releasingnegativeemotions.com. Michael's there. We're there as well. We have online scheduling, so you can go in, set your time zone, the days that the time slots pop up, click a date and time that works for you, and it links up to like payment, like PayPal, and really, really streamlined. You get a confirmation email, you get reminder emails. We can send you a Zoom link if you want to do the session over video like that. That's, I'd say 90% of our sessions are over the video. If that doesn't work for you, video, you don't like it, you can do phone call, give us a call. And if that still doesn't work up, you're busy, or you don't want to do video or
I have one today. An email session.
Just send us a list.
Yeah,
we work on you. You go on about your day. Different time zones, that's good for, or it's busy. We do have an update from Sheila though here. Before, I should say, with the booking, we do recommend multiple sessions to start, for a 3-session package. That's my most popular session bundle. That way, that second, you're already committed to a second session, third session. That's really where the magic happens. We like when we see instant results after one session.
we will blow you away in the first session.
But people, it's a lot of the time it's 2 or 3, and then you can bring multiple things, because a lot of people have 3 or 5 different things they want to work on. Then allows us a little extra time to dig into those extra concerns there. Sheila is saying, I was very emotional when we started, feeling more peace right now.
And again, John just helped Sheila from a distance over a chat on YouTube, Facebook Live, remove baseball-sized emotions collected around her bladder. How did that happen? Not only does she feel more peace right now, John, go ahead, next one.
He says, when you were checking the severity, after I felt a 4 before you said it. Okay. So yeah, we're in tune here. We were connected. Yep.
That's right. Good. So, we're proving our point today that we can help at a distance. If you can feel, where else can you go and feel relief that soon? I don't think anywhere. We want to be your practitioners. We want to help you. And good.
Well, every healthcare practitioner would say that, your mental body, physical body connected, and stress can make symptoms aggravated or worse, or at least 80% of symptoms anyways. And we're doing it. We're not just talking about it. We're helping people. Yeah. So it is emotional component, stress component to us. We're not just robots walking around here. So,
I've been going to the doctor. My doctor is officially done. I don't have a doctor anymore. He's retired. And so is the other doctor. So both doctors. So I went in the last couple of times, get blood work done and everything. And so he's looking at my thyroid, and he wanted to test it again. Like, he's looking at it, and he was puzzled. And I said, he said, so I'm looking at your thyroid. And I thought, oh, and he said, it's perfect. He said, somebody your age and your body size is usually on medication. And he said, yours is ideal. And I thought, I'm not even going to explain that.
Squeaky toys.
So then, I'm on day 278 of zero sugar. And when I say zero sugar, I mean zero white sugar in it, on it, beside it, anywhere, anytime. That's a lot of days. My whole body's changed. So of course I got been getting my bloods and my sugars and all that stuff. So way back in June, before I got off sugar, I was pre-diabetes. I was eating a lot of bad food like that. And then, so I go back again for my test, and then he scrolls by the sugar stuff. Why? Because it wasn't even flagged anymore. Normally it's highlighted, talk to the patient about this. That was not highlighted. So yesterday we were I went on Tuesday, we were kind of saying goodbyes, and he said, well, keep doing your meditation things that's helping you out. And I thought, well, if you want, I don't care what he calls it, really.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh no, I'm not. He knew I wrote the book Law of Attraction, so I think he thinks that's what it is. But
right, yeah.
Right, so I'm pretty we want to help you. So again, sugar, I've helped 122 people reduce sugar, and if sugar's not enough, well, guess what? I can get you off bread too. So there are two different programs. The link went on the chart there. That's sugar, that's white sugar. It's not honey and other kinds of sugar. It's white, bad sugar. And the bread is wheat bread. That's pizza, pasta, and bread made out of white wheat. So if you like certain pizza crust or pasta that's made out of chickpea flour, it won't get deleted. And I have a massive list of every bread item, everything, alphabetical order, everything from bagels to sourdough bread and everything in between. Yes, brioche, breadsticks, bread, toasted, untoasted, biscuits, baguettes, bagels, chapati, challah, cookies, cornbread, English muffin. There's a lot. Flour tortilla, cassia. That's just the left column.
Yeah.
John, we had a great day today. I want to thank everybody for participating. And again, we'd love to have you join us the first Saturday of every month. We're always looking for volunteers, and we want to let you know that we're coming up, so you can kind of mark your calendar, hang on, or watch the replay if the subject impresses you or is of interest to you. We will let you know next month's subject next month, because we only learned about this month's subject about Wednesday. Yeah, John rejected a couple of my title choices for today, but we went with this one today. So thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks, Sheila.
Yeah, just wrapping up. Sheila is saying, there we go. Thank you so much. Julie is confirming that the motion code is great, and it truly does work. Earlier, I saw Casey saying hello. I'm going to go back.
Casey's here.
And I think that covers it up for today. John,
so unless there's
today. Oops.
Yeah, just saying, unless there's people on LinkedIn, we don't see the comments here in our feed, but if you are, hello. And we'll see you next month.
Good stuff. Okay, John, let's say goodbye to our friends. We'll see you next month, the first Saturday of month, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. See you later.
Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.